All right, what's up, guys? I got a bunch of clips for you. Let's check them out.
I've never seen a man give up his dreams or goals or aspirations because he's in a relationship with a woman or while he's pursuing a woman. I usually see that women are the ones who adjust, and I know that relationships are about sacrifice, but I've seen the pattern that a lot of women are the ones sacrificing. Like, you see a girl who's single, thriving, she wants to be in New York Fashion Week, she wants to travel to Thailand, like, she has all these goals, ambitions, she's pursuing her craft, and then she gets in a relationship, and suddenly all that is like radio silent. Like, all you see is her and her man doing things like pumpkin picking, doing whatever, like doing things that couples do. And I feel like it's just not fair. And it's the biggest reason why I don't feel like pursuing a romantic relationship right now is because I feel like I will have to sacrifice more. Like, I am the type of person where I do adjust to fit into a man's life. Like, I focus on what's his work schedule. Like I suddenly just start morphing myself to be more available, and maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I should just stop doing that. But like, I don't know how. I notice that it's just a pattern. So that's why I just choose to not pursue a romantic relationship right now, because I kind of like what I have going on, and I kind of like how focused I am on my goal. I've never seen a man give up.
First, great. Stay single. We need to promote women to just stay single. Okay, please decenter men. God forbid women constantly said that they're going to decenter men. God forbid women actually do it. Please stay single. No man is forcing you back into the dating market. Ignore any man that's trying to hit on you. Stay single. You're just bitter. You're miserable. You're better off happily single, right? You're better off. And this is the thing. This is the insanity. You think men don't want to travel? You think men want to work double, right? Twice as hard to support another human being, provide for another human being. You think men love that? You think, let's say this, you think men wouldn't want to, not saying all men, but you think men wouldn't want to sleep with multiple women? There are plenty of sacrifices. Plenty of sacrifices. You think men are desiring to lose their freedom? The insanity that you said that, okay, you conform to a man's schedule. I'm sorry, yes, that's a you problem. You did that. You think men don't conform to women's schedule? Like, seriously. I mean, when you pick dates, don't you have to conform to her schedule when she's free? This is the thing where women are ridiculous. And sacrifice. She's saying, oh, women have to sacrifice. Oh, do couple things. Oh, God forbid you fell in love and you have to do something that you both want. Oh, yeah, men love going to pumpkin patches, right? I mean, come on. All men are saying that. Oh, men love going shopping. Right? Men love that. Ah, men love spending money on fucking stupid shit that, honestly, like, what? Drapes, furnitures, whole bunch of clothing, whole bunch of like, man, again, I don't discount that women do sacrifice, but I do discount that the insanity that, okay, oh, men don't sacrifice, women do. It's like, stop playing the fucking victim game. Stop. This is it's the problem where we need to, like, it's like the victim Olympics. Who has it worse? Oh, who has it worse? Oh, I do. Okay, great. It's like, fucking, this is why I say just stay single then. Just stay single. If you believe being in a relationship with someone you love is a sacrifice to you, please just stay single. You are a miserable human being. It's like, oh, God forbid you get with a man you love and then force him. What a sacrifice. Force him to go to a pumpkin patch. Oh, so terrible for you.
I'm turning 35 tomorrow. 35, and it just feels like it might be more intense than past birthdays, because past birthdays it's another year, but I don't really feel different. This time I'm like, is this the start of my decline? Am I about to start feeling like an old lady really fast? Or are we still vibing at 35? Are we still feeling young? I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
You know, something that, like, you know, only women can do this, where they tout, you know, um, the freedom of singlehood. Okay, but they're also unfulfilled as they get older. What happened to focusing on your work, right? Your career, your job. Why should you care how old you are? Why should you care? I mean, fine, you're 35. So what? Continue your happy single life. Go travel, go jet set, right? You focus on your career. So why do you care about age? Here's the insanity that a lot of women don't understand. Okay? If you are not in a relationship, if you don't care about men, marriage, children, your age means nothing. Your age means nothing. Okay? Your beauty, those that shit means nothing. This is the thing where women want to break the shackles of the patriarchy. Fine. Get out of the dating market. Where honestly, who no one will it won't matter about your beauty, okay? You don't need to wear makeup, you don't need to care about your looks. Um you don't need to care about the wall, right? If you don't deal with men, you don't need to care about the wall. I mean, kids mean nothing. Having kids is nothing. So that's pointless. You don't need to care about body count. So you could go have fun and whatever you want. You don't need to care about marriage. So there is no essentially, if you are out of the dating market, you don't need to care about time. There's no rush for nothing. Age has no importance. Essentially, one of the importance of age is it's just the time clock, right? Having children. When is the best time to have a child? That's essentially it. Okay. Besides, you get old, you get more tired, shit like that, right? Physically. But that's part of the physical. But like honestly, if you're not dealing with nobody, if you don't care to deal with nobody, what does it matter? It doesn't. So caring about your age means what? I just like things like this, okay? It just shows me that eventually a lot of women will feel the repercussions of of their actions, the consequences of their actions. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this women in particular. I'm just saying that women in general, they will feel the consequences of their actions because even I think in China things are happening even quicker because feminism and all that shit, where women are actually feeling the pressure of their choices, where they focus on career. Now that they're in 35, almost 40, it's like, God damn, is this it? Is working for the rest of my life it? That's it? They're severely depressed, but we'll see it. I'm not like saying that, oh, this is gonna happen to women. No. What I'll say is that, you know what? I support women being single and happy. I just watch the results of it, right? This is the amazingness of social media. Let's just watch the results of women's actions, right? What will be the results of women's actions? Because again, no one is pushing women to a certain direction. Nobody. Only women are doing it. So we'll see.
Okay? Why did somebody hop on here and make a video? Y'all, I cannot make this shit up, okay? Why did somebody hop on here and make a video about how she has 2 kids and her kids' fathers are brothers? This is how this transpired, all right? So she was in high school dating one of the boys. We're going to call him Baby Daddy 1, all right? Baby Daddy 1 and her were dating through high school, broke up for a little bit, got back together. After high school, they moved in together. She got pregnant. So
Women are messy. They're messy. And honestly, like I said, in today's day and age, women have 100% agency. They do it to themselves. I have zero sympathy for the things women do. I, to be honest, I have zero sympathy for men that choose the chaos. It's accountability.
While she was pregnant, they broke up, and then shortly after the baby was born, he went to prison. I think she said like 4 days, 4 days or four. I'm not sure, one of those, something with a four in it. He went to prison. So I guess she.
Is there any surprise that women are going that this woman, not her in particular, the woman in the story, goes for criminals? I said this. It's the mentality. You choose terrible men. No duh, you get terrible results.
She said she had already known the brother, obviously, because she's known him for high school, so it's been years and years and years now. She knows the whole family. And her and the baby daddy one and the brother would be kind of like on three-way calls. He would come and check on her and the kids, probably for baby daddy one. And at some point, she said the brother started looking really attractive to her. He ends up making the first move, apparently, and she already was kind of into it, so she kind of goes along with it. Now they start spending a lot of time with each other. Baby daddy number one doesn't know anything yet because obviously he's in prison. He only knows what they tell him. So one day it accidentally slipped out when he called his brother. Baby daddy number one called his brother, and the brother and her were together, which to him wasn't uncommon because they would be around each other. Sometimes he would help them out. And when he asked the brother, yo, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, nothing, just kicking it with my girl. Baby daddy number one was like, excuse me? Your girl? You sitting there with my baby mama? Who is your girl there? Like, am I missing something? He starts cussing them out, talking about all the shit he's going to do when he's out of jail. So that's how he finds out. They were like, okay, shortly after this,
And I said it, right? Immoral men will also get immoral problems.
they were like, okay, this is kind of fucked up that we're doing this. Let's call it quits. No mas. We're not dating no more. But then when they call it quits, she takes a pregnancy test, finds out she's pregnant. Ain't that some fucking shit? So she's freaking out. She don't know how to tell baby daddy number one that now his brother is baby daddy number two. And her getting rid of the child was like never a question for them. So she
Oh, oh, you're so kind-hearted. You're so morally sound, not getting rid of the child. Where your kids are what? Basically, I mean, siblings and cousins. It's like you people are so messy. It's like literally, you have created such a weird ass dynamic.
tells baby daddy number two now, which is the brother. And he's like, fuck, well, it is what it is. We're going to have to thug it out, right? They end up kind of starting to date again because she's like, well, I'm pregnant. We only broke up because we said it was fucked up, but now I'm pregnant. Like, you're not about to just leave me alone. And he was like, no, like, I agree. So they got back together. They're playing house and shit, right? The baby daddy number one would obviously continues to call to check up on his daughter, even though they weren't together. Remember, they had broken up prior to the baby even being born and prior to him even going to prison. He calls up to check on his daughter, and he asks her like, oh, what are you doing? She's like, oh, here at home. And he's like, where's my brother? And she says, oh, he went down the street to get me some food. And he was like, oh, y'all playing house, this and that. Cusses her out again. And then she just goes out and says,
Who are you to? I mean, like the whole situation is messed up. But literally, who are you to say any shit? You are basically not even there for your child, and you broke up already. Okay, I mean, again, the brother is disgusting. I mean, like pretty much, he's hitting leftovers from his brother. It's like seriously, you know your brother, tapped this, right? And now you're sharing it. It's like, do people not understand that sharing people is like, I mean, there's okay to a certain degree, but sharing it within your family, you're just weird. But again, the brother A is, who are you to say anything? You're not that great. You're not a great man at all. Okay? You're an absent father and you're a criminal. So you have no leg to stand on.
It's like, I'm pregnant. And he goes, excuse me? You're pregnant? By who? And she goes, your brother.
Are you stupid?
Loses his absolute fucking mind. Loses it. Okay, valid.
Is it? I think, is this valid? Okay. You are a man. You are a criminal. You are honestly a degenerate, most likely. A woman that got with the degenerate. Are you surprised? I've said this, right? I have no sympathy for women, but I definitely don't have sympathy for shitty men. I have also no sympathy for shitty men. You are a shitty man. That woman thought you would be a good father. That woman thought you would be a good person to give her body to. So you think that woman is a good woman? You're stupid.
And he's like, you over here having a baby on me? And she says, first of all, we're not together. Yes, I get it. It's your brother, but it's not like we're together and I went and did that. It's still all types of fucked up, shorty. You ain't had a baby on him with his brother. That's kind of sick fucking work. And the brother, yeah, you're just wrong. You have no fucking morals. Her, fuck. You fucked up, bitch. You fucked up. So, he ends up getting out of prison. Whoops his brother's ass. Because I think once she found out she was pregnant, baby daddy number 1 was going to be released in like 2 months. So he only had 2 months left to do. He gets out of prison, goes straight to whoop his brother's ass, sends him to the hospital, fucks him up. And then her and baby daddy number 1 get back together and are currently together to this day. Bitch.
I mean, I'll say this, okay? I'm not saying uh you know, brother deserves it because they already broke up. I mean, there is a bit of an unwritten code, but it's like you are shitty human beings. Is there a code between there's no code between thieves anymore, okay? So you are immoral person. Now, I'm not surprised that this disgusting ass woman will get back with her baby daddy. Am I surprised with that? No, I'm not.
Y'all be safe out there.
No, I'm not. I'm not surprised that this woman would get back with her first baby daddy. They are just a bunch of disgusting people. But this is the thing, you know, can't be surprised about your immoral people being immoral. They're low lives. So let's check this one out.
Yo, I'm so fucking tired, bro. I'm tired of fucking being here. I work at this fuck ass job, and these people just fired me today. I work my ass off here, and there's one job that I actually really like, and I work with people that I actually really like, and I treat my clients like their family. And these people just fire me and try to tell me that I have 11 occurrences when I don't, and I know I don't. I'm just so over it, y'all. I'm just so over it. Them firing me has literally hurt my feelings to my core. And I don't know what's next, y'all. Because content ain't paying my bills. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I don't know. I really don't know. Y'all.
Is life without a man actually giving women success, right?
So fucking tired.
This is a thing where we need to stop viewing life through the minority. Okay. You get some successful single women. Great. But you think all women or majority of women that will, you know, go into the workforce be successful? No, the majority won't. So has it worked out for women trading, uh, you know, men for a career? Has it? You're essentially, you, you're not, you're not following the lead of a man. You're not being obedient to a man or a man you love and a man that, hopefully loves you back. You are being obedient to now another man that don't give a shit about you. So, you know, says a lot. Okay, this is the world that women chose. I've said this before, right? Stay single, right? You want to be single. Women want to be strong, independent, don't need no man. You want to stay single. You want to say that your life is better off without men. Great. I don't care. I support it. Don't date men. Decenter men. But what are you going to do with your life? Job? A job. That, you know what? When they feel it, they will fire you. They have no loyalty to you. It's not like there's a marriage contract. It's not like they fall in love with you. They don't give a shit. They don't care about you. On to the next person. Literally, it's like you're dating a Chad. Okay, you're dating a Chad. You're dating the playboy. You're dating the player, the bad boy. Yeah, they'll mess with you. They'll fuck you. Okay, they'll use your body, but they'll use it until they don't feel like using it anymore, so they can move on to the next person. And this is why women choose. This is the thing. No doubt women choose the players, the pookies, the men that, will use them until they're bored of them. Right? No difference in their job. You just trade the pookie for the job, the career. But guess what? At a moment notice, they could move on to the next woman. Right? Move on to the next person. They could fire you. You're not important to them. You're nothing special. So we'll see how the world that women, created turns out. Because this is what you want. This is what women want. You want to be strong, independent. You don't want to do marriages. You don't want to follow a man. Cool. I'm not promoting that. But what is the replacement? You work until you age out of dating. And what? Get fired for it? So fulfilling. That's fulfilling.
Mom, let me tell y'all what happened. So here I am, pregnant twice within the last 2 years, and let me tell y'all how I'm choosing to be a single mom. Let me tell y'all what happened. Quick disclaimer for any young girl that's watching this.
All single moms have chosen to be single moms. You may not think it, but they've chosen to it. Okay? One, by choosing a terrible man. You think that's going to work? You think choosing the thug, the player, the bad boy, the pookie, the Chad, the Tyrone, it's going to work? No. You knew it wasn't going to work. That's why you chose that shitty man.
This video, please don't take any steps that I've taken in life or make any decisions that I've made in the last 2 years because it's foolish and not everybody can handle being a single parent. So just know what you can handle before getting yourself into a situation. If
you think anyone will listen to you? You didn't even listen. You think women will listen to anyone? Women are extremely pig-headed. Women are more than ever combative, aggressive, dominant, disagreeable. Women don't listen to fucking nobody. They don't even listen to other women.
see me pop up on your For You page before, if you follow me, more than likely it's from 2024 when I was pregnant with my son Cade, who is now 10 months old. But while I was pregnant with him, I was literally having a time. I was going through so much drama with my child's whatever, baby daddy. I don't want to say father.
What's
So here I am, pregnant. But while I was pregnant with him, I was literally having a time. I was going through so much drama with my child's whatever, baby daddy. I don't want to say father, baby daddy, and this other baby mom, one of his other baby moms, is that one of them literally don't talk to him at all.
Now, this is why she just kind of said it, showing you that there are more men without kids than there are men with kids. And sometimes that blows women's minds. I said this to a woman before, a woman. She's like, "What? How does that make sense? How does that make sense?" Because women are sharing the same men. So yeah, there are more women with kids than there are men, with than men with kids.
But this other baby mom, it was just back and forth, never ending drama. And like, instead of anybody taking accountability and realizing that he literally was kind of the source of the problems, it was more
Controversial opinion. You are. You are. She is. Because at the end of the day, you both thought it was a good idea to give that man a child. This is the problem, okay? We have a system that tells you not to do criminal acts. Tells you not to do criminal acts, right? Yet people do it regardless. People do it regardless. So, do you blame the system or do you blame the person who don't listen, right? You blame that person. 100% accountability towards that person. So, do you blame the man you chose or do you blame you for choosing said man? It's like how big of a red flag do you need? How big of a red flag do you need? I've said this countless times before. Men cannot force women to do anything they don't want to do. You can't force a woman to do shit. So put accountability on him. If you didn't fuck him, you think this shit would happen? It's like, this is the problem, right? I hate this argument that, men lie, but here's the thing. If it was an ugly man that said shit to you, that lied to you, you think you would fall for it? You wouldn't. So is it really the lie, or you know what? You just wanted that man, right? You were attracted to that particular man. Because this is the argument women use is kind of ridiculous, okay? They're like, oh, he's a terrible man. Okay. Who cares? You still slept with that terrible man. Because it's like, you would think, if women had no option for nobody, okay, no man would approach her. And then one terrible man, the only man that ever approached her is that one terrible man. Okay, I may give her a little bit leeway. But in reality, we all know that women have multiple options. You have options to the geek, the player, whatever, okay? The nice guy, the bad guy. But at the end of the day, you chose that man. And turns out that man was a shitty man.
so just a woman against another woman, when really, like, if he wasn't playing both sides, a lot of that stuff could have been prevented. But go look at the
What could have been prevented is you didn't fucking deal with that man. That is what could have been prevented. This is like, women don't understand accountability. Don't put the blame on someone else. Accountability is you recognizing yourself. That is accountability. Don't give a shit. It doesn't matter if if he's a bad guy or not, if he takes the blame or not. It doesn't change nothing. It changes nothing. It's what you, right? What you view, your self-reflection, your self-accountability. Know that you chose that man.
old videos if you want to get caught up. Needless to say, throughout my whole pregnancy with my son, it was a lot of on and off, you know. Sometimes we were going strong, we were in love, you know, he was here for me. Other times it was F you and that baby. Those words verbatim, F you and that baby. Him claiming that he didn't want the baby, get an abortion, like he literally said that, and running back and forth, you know, between me, one of his other baby moms, and literally other women. I don't know why she thinks that it's just her in the picture. There are other women that I found out about in the midst of all of this, but needless to say, it was just a lot going on. But
I was finding it funny. I was finding it funny. You know, why are the terrible men never single or have no issue with women or getting women? It's like the beaters, the abusers. They always have a woman to abuse. The liars always have a woman that will fall for her lies, fall for his lies. The cheaters, well, who's he cheating on? Right? He always has a woman to cheat on. I find it funny that women focus their hatred on incels right now, right? Today's day and age, you want to focus your hate on incels, unnecessary men, right? Another video I did, the lonely male epidemic. But, or is it the lonely man, the man that has no one, right? The man that has no one. Is that the problem? Are women having issue with men that have nobody? Because you're not dealing with those men. What are men that women are dealing with? The men they choose. The men that are not dealing with loneliness. The men that don't have a problem. This is a thing where women constantly complain men are dangerous. No, men aren't. You know what are really the biggest danger to women? The men they choose. So men aren't dangerous. The majority of men are single, or a lot of men are single. Okay? It's the men that you choose, men that women choose, that are actually dangerous. It is intimate partners or men that women know are the most dangerous to them.
being so in love with him, being pregnant, like, with his child, like, even though I was hurting, I still just wanted my family at the end of the day. So, like a dummy, I kept going back whenever. And y'all need to, like, look at some of the videos, because the shit got weird, bro. Like, it was really weird. Like, she was sitting outside of my house, calling and texting my phone. It's no way to justify that, like, just besides saying you dumb over a nigga. Like,
You were doing the same thing. You know this man, like, was a shitty man, and you still like, oh, I want my family. You're all dumb. You're all idiots. And it's like, you're sharing that man. And you're still fucking stupid. I swear to God, it's like, why do we complain, right? Why do women complain about men that have nobody, right? Single men, right? Incels or the red pill man or any of that shit. Because here's the thing. The men that she deals with aren't red pill, right? These men don't give a shit, because these men have really no complaints about women. Essentially, the players, the bad boys, the Pookies, the Chads, Tyrones, these men don't give a shit about red pill because they don't have an issue with women. They're fucking enough of them. They have multiple kids by multiple women, okay? And or they're having sex whenever they want. So they have no issues with women.
it's no way to justify that. Like, it was a lot going on. She made a fake phone number and was calling and texting me, talking about, tell him to come outside right now. And then a couple days later, I get a message saying, you and that baby need to die. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it was crazy. When I went into labor with my son, like, we literally at the hospital, she was texting him, like, saying, you don't have to worry about my kids no more. And, like, made up this whole story that he, like, pretty much didn't pick his kids up. It was just a lot going on. My son was only not even a week old. She was pretending that she was around him. It was just too much, right? Going back and forth, you know, trying to prove, oh, he over here with me, he loved me, instead of looking at the bigger picture that this man is like playing both of us, you know. But luckily for me, I ended up like getting common sense. Like, I ain't gonna say I got it right then and there, but I got it later on, a couple months later, after my son was born, and I found out that he cheated on me with another woman. Not even a baby mom, like a whole nother woman popped up literally the week after Valentine's Day, and we had just spent Valentine's Day together. I had surprised him. Go look on.
You were still dealing with the man? You were still dealing with the man after all that shit. This is no sympathy for fucking women.
My page, like, I had surprised him with a trip to Puerto Rico and Montclair and the Jordans that just came out, a nice little Valentine's Day basket, painting at home, cooking, all this. We took our kids, my kids, his kids that he had with said baby mom out to Sky Zone, and he cheated on me a week later. Like, so honestly, that is the reason why we like really broke up, like officially broke up, to where like, yeah, we done. And I think that's the longest like I went without like talking to him. It was bad. Like, here I am postpartum. I think I was 3 or 4 months postpartum with our son, finding out you cheated on me. And already, like, it's not like the drama with the baby mom ever stopped. It was still like she would like throw subliminal messages on Facebook, or be texting his phone about stuff that I posted on my Facebook. Like, I'm already dealing with baby mama drama with you, and you got a whole nother bitch that you cheating on me with while I'm going through postpartum with our son, and you playing with the world. Like, 1 minute you love me, 1 minute you hate me. It was too much, and I was just done. So we separated.
Women would rather choose that man than the nice guy. Women would rather choose that man. Oh, God. Women are funny.
So honestly, that is the reason why we like really broke up, like officially broke up, to where like, yeah, we done. And I think that's the longest like I went without like talking to him. It was bad. Like, here I am postpartum. I think I was 3 or 4 months postpartum with our son, finding out you cheated on me. And already, like, it's not like the drama with the baby mom ever stopped. It was still like she would like throw subliminal messages on Facebook, or be texting his phone about stuff that I posted on my Facebook. Like, I'm already dealing with baby mama drama with you, and you got a whole nother bitch that you cheating on me with while I'm going through postpartum with our son, and you playing with the world. Like, 1 minute you love me, 1 minute you hate me. It was too much, and I was just done. So we separated. This video is getting kind of long. The sun that went down. Y'all might have to go to part 2, but yeah. Take a look at some of my old videos.
Let me see. All right, we might as well finish this story. All right, so this is a long one.
Officially in February. Yeah, we did have slip-ups, like, where we were still intimate, you know. We weren't back together. I had already paid for the trip to
You weren't back together, but you still sleeping with them. Women are fucking messy.
Puerto Rico, as y'all know. I still went on that trip to Puerto Rico. One another, but it was never in the drama. I'm not gonna lie, like, it wasn't. We were always going at it. And when I tell you we were like back and forth, we were beefing hard on the internet and all types of stuff. Like, it was like Death Row versus Bad Boy. Like, it was bad. Like, that baby mom, we used to work for the same like company, and I told y'all all about this before. But anyway, that bitch inserted herself and went and contacted the director of nursing, got me fired from one of my old jobs. Like, it was bad. Like, she always had malicious like intentions and was trying to ruin my life in every way possible, simply because I had a baby with this man. Anyway, so let's fast forward a little bit. Well, it's important to say that once my 6 weeks hit, I was on birth control. I indeed was on birth control. I've never been the type of chick that want to just pop out a bunch of babies. That ain't never been me. Hence the reason why I have a 12-year-old daughter, and for 12 years, she was my only child. I ain't never been the type that just want to pop out babies.
You have a 12-year-old, have another child by this man, and now you're pregnant. Hypocrisy.
I ended up pregnant with my son. He's a blessing. I don't regret him at all. I got on birth control after I had my son. I didn't plan on having no more kids. I'm not that. Like, no disrespect to people who have a lot of children. I just never saw that for myself. I don't want to have a bunch of kids running around. And I don't want to have more children that I can take care of independently. Like, because look at my situation now. The type of birth control that I was on is a patch, and you put it on your skin and you change it once a week. What happened was, when I broke up with that man, after that, I did meet one person, but we didn't end up like getting into a relationship or anything, or becoming like hookup buddies or nothing like that. Like, so I really wasn't sleeping with anybody like consistently, like sexually active. I had no need to be putting on this birth control patch. What happened was I didn't put the patch on, and it was just one of them nights that I slipped up. My baby daddy said, or I don't want to call him my baby daddy, but that man said, come over, and I hopped in my little car, drove over there, and whoop-de-doo.
So women are fucking messy. So this man has a bunch of baby mamas, cheated on you, probably multiple times, but definitely one time, you left him, and then you went back to him. Literally, this man is immoral. This man is a shitty man. I swear to God, like, shitty men, right? Shitty, terrible men have no issues with women. Why do I say that? You know what? I've said this before where, if a woman is still single in the dating market, they become bigger red flags because of two things, right? Well, I've said this because of two things. One is because of the men you're attracted to, and or the men you attract, right? The terrible men that you attract, or the terrible men you're attracted to. Exhibit A. And I've said this multiple times.
I got pregnant. So let's fast forward a few weeks. And if you know me, then you know that I am very in tune with my body. Like, I pay attention to everything that's going on with my body. I noticed my period didn't come.
You stopped birth control. You didn't most likely force the man to wear a condom or, finish outside of you. You should have just took it in the mouth, right? You should have just took it in the mouth. And you let this man finish in you. This is why you chose to be a single mom. Because you keep on dealing with shitty men that can't be good fathers.
And I just knew I was pregnant. And it's crazy. I made a video when I had a feeling I was pregnant. Y'all go look at that one. Because I had been through so much, it was not like, oh yes, I'm pregnant, yay, we about to have another baby.
Also, how can you hold shitty men accountable? How can you hold that man, right? The man that she's talking about. How can you hold that man accountable? Literally, like you said, okay? If you said this man he's a shitty man, yo, bro, don't do this to women, okay? Don't mistreat women. Don't mistreat women, my brother. Stop doing it. That's not cool. You're not a man. You're not a real man for mistreating women. Yo, baby mama that broke up with me, that left me because I was being a womanizer. Come over here. Let's fuck. Let me give you another child. You still go. This is why you can't hold shitty men accountable. At least no other man can't do it. Because at the end of the day, he's winning. What is let's say this, what is a man that don't have, let's say, a whole bunch of baby mamas, or, you know, that's not a womanizer, that's not a terrible father? What can he say to that man? Right? What can he say to that man? Nothing. Nothing. Because honestly, at the end of the day, he's saying, like, who are you? I'm winning. I got this bitch to have 2 of my kids. I even cheated on her. I gave her baby mama drama, and she still comes back to me.
It was, why? I'm going through so much in life right now already, emotionally, financially, and I'm pregnant again, you know, with a man who literally is taking me through hell already with our one son and got never-ending baby mama drama. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yes, I consider getting an abortion. Actually, yeah, I'm in here. Here go one of the little pamphlets that they give you at the abortion. I consider getting an abortion. And of course, you know, he wanted to pretend like we weren't still messing around. First, he lied and said that the baby wasn't his. Then he was like, oh, you know, I'll help you pay for the abortion. I'm like, okay, give me the money. You gotta wait. I'm waiting on somebody to pull up with some money. I'm waiting on this.
You thought that man would be responsible? You know he's a shitty man.
Wait on that. Long story short, y'all, I never ended up getting an abortion.
No duh.
I was away. It's not like I was at home. I was on a travel assignment during this time. Like, it's not like I was just at home. But no, I never ended up getting an abortion. I started getting the baby bump. I started feeling my baby grow. And I'm like, I'm not getting rid of my baby at this point. So now here we are in this situation. I'm pregnant again. We're going to have 2 under 2. I'm going through this pregnancy alone. When I did come home, like, because I was on that travel assignment, I would see him, you know. When I got the first ultrasound, I showed it to him. He's like, oh, that's another little boy, blah, blah, blah. I wanted another little boy, too. But guess how God worked? We end up finding out that it was a girl. And, of course, the baby mom was pissed about that. Like, because that's another thing. She just felt like she could hold over somebody's head, like she was on a pedestal because she gave him his only little girl. And look, God then gave me a little girl to give him. So here we go. More
Don't blame this shit on God.
stupid BS for her to be trolling me about. Let's fast forward. Do y'all know, I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, I start, you know, once I came back home, yes, I start being around my kid's parent again. You know, like, we still sleeping with each other, you know, while I'm pregnant, everything like that. Like, I'm going over his house, like, he coming over my house, like, yes, we have a child together, a young baby. I'm still messing around with him. I'm pregnant with another baby. Like, yes, we were still messing around. But this man still living his, y'all, the sun going down. And not only did she make a fake page and he sent it to me, like, she can't deny it, he sent it to me, like, writing him saying, oh, calling my son an ugly ass baby, saying, I think she said he ashamed of the baby we about to have, and all of this. Then literally told on herself by getting on the internet, making posts calling my kids unwanted ass seats, like immediately after, calling my.
It's whatever. I mean, women like this is just ridiculous. It's like, I find it funny that, you know, good men, not even I can't even get a woman to want me like this, right? I cannot get a woman to want me this badly. How do these men do it? How can you get a woman to want you so badly that she will deal with baby mama drama? She would deal with you cheating on her. She would deal with you mistreating her. How? I want to know. I really want to know. How can you do that? How can you get women to love you this much? How? I don't understand. How can you get women to love you to this extent? I don't know. This needs to be a course, right? How are you manipulating her to such a degree that she doesn't give a shit about anything? She'll come back to you. As shitty as this sound, like why aren't the abusers, right? Teaching a class, and that sounds terrible, but like Stockholm syndrome, right? You get these women that get abused by these men, always comes back to these men. How the hell are they doing? What are they doing to manipulate these women like this? Literally, you can treat a woman like gold. I've said this before. I literally went into debt for my ex, okay? For surgery, for a very needed surgery for her. And she still left me. I went into debt for her to essentially save her. And she still left me. What the fuck do I need to do? Cheat on her? Abuse her? This is what I'm saying. Like, what the hell do good men need to do? You wonder why men turn into the bad boys. Men turn into, the players, the bad boys, the chads, whatever. Men turn into these men. Because men see that these men are winning, essentially. I mean, if you say having a girl, right? Getting a girl that wants you, having kids is winning, well, these men are winning. They have women that want them. They have women that will ignore red flags for them. These men are winning. I don't understand. I don't understand.